What's up, everybody? Pete with Auto Repair Tips. I got a 13 Outback. Guy's got a list of things he wants me to look at. He says things to get done. The subframe and the control arm that someone told him it was rotted out and need to be replaced. The air conditioner only blows cold on the passenger side, not the driver's side. He said the sensor that goes to the wiper fluid. I'm not sure what he means by that, but we'll check. Something to do with, I guess, wipers not working correctly, or the washer fluid, should I say. And the tire pressure light, TPMS light. He says these are things he wants to get done, so let's get into it. So looking at the bottom half of the car, this is the subframe right here. It is 8 slam up, all the way across. This is the driver's side, just got just as many holes. This won't even pass state inspection. So what we're going to recommend is a subframe, 2 lower control arms, and sway bar links on both sides. I have to take them off anyway to do the job, and most likely the way everything's rusted up, I'll probably have to cut them off. I'm hoping I can get away with not touching the exhaust system. It should come down around it pretty easy. All right, let me see, can I locate a subframe used somewhere, and then we'll price out new control arms, lower control arms, and new sway bar links. Then we'll call the guy up and see what he wants to do. But looking at the rest of the car, I don't see a whole lot of rust issues just up front. The rear looks fine. Nothing major back there. All right, let me locate some parts and call the customer. All right, we just got the subframe in for the Subaru Outback. You know, the funny thing about this job is where we live, we don't see a lot of frame rust. It's actually kind of crazy. But for some oddball reason, the Subaru rusted out. And I know the owner of the car. He bought this car locally, brand new, and has never really, you know, he stays in this area. So like I said, we don't get a lot of salt, a lot of snow on the ground. So why it rusted out, I have no idea. So check this out on a side note. We're still working on the 67 Camaro, and we just got the brand new LS3 engine in for it. Transmission and engine, 500 horsepower. Can't wait to get that installed. We're almost done with this car, believe it or not. Looks like there's more to do than you would think though, but we're really close to having it finished. All right, let's go ahead and get this subframe in this car. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is put up this crossbar, and so I can support the engine. There is an eye hook right down inside here, which I would get this on it. I don't really see anything on the front side that I can use, but we do have a bar that goes from here to here, and I might just wrap it around this mount down here with a strap. To get better access to that bracket right here to support the engine, I'm just going to take this intake off. Intake hose, should I say. It may not go down far enough. I may have to put a chain in there. Hopefully it does. I was looking for another bracket on this thing on the other side, but I didn't see anything. Ew, you dog. All right, it's gonna be just a little too short, so I'm gonna have to put a daggone chain in there. Once I get it set up, I'll take a camera and show you my setup on that. Oh, this?
Yeah, did you buy that or did you build it?
No, we bought it. Yeah, it does a good job of supporting the engine. Trying to find the safest place to support the second hook to. Of course, you want to be kind of on this side or in the middle somewhere of the engine. But I don't see another hook or a bracket like I had over here, which would be freaking ideal if I had one over here somewhere, but I don't see one anywhere. So there's a mount down here, a lower engine mount. Probably gonna go with that. And I'm probably gonna use a strap, and that should be fine. This engine ain't but so heavy anyway. You know, I could probably pick the damn thing up by my hands. All right, let me get my strap. Let's get it on there. Definitely, and when you're doing the front one here, you want to make sure that this bracket is across the actual radiator support so you don't take any chances of damaging anything. All right, what I've done is I've taken this upper cover off simply because, like I was saying earlier, you want this to rest on that radiator support. That way you don't have any issues of breaking plastic or something, or slipping off and cracking the radiator. Now when I go to put this on, this will sit in front of the hood latch and it won't slide this way or that way, and we're safe. And it is directly above that lower engine mount. I've got this chain on the bracket that's on the back of the intake area. It's bolted directly to the engine. I've got this strap going around the front engine mount right there, and that still hopefully will give me enough access where I can get those bolts out. All right, let me go ahead and get it up in the air, get the tires off next, and we'll start taking the lower splash shield out and things like that to start accessing some of these bolts. Looking at the lower splash shield, it's held on with a handful of push clips. Kind of got to straighten my tool up a little bit. It's a little bit much better. There's one 12 millimeter, actually two 12 millimeters, I think, one on this side, one on this side. Because after 55 push clips, you're gonna have to have a 12 millimeter. Bunch of crap. This side's missing push clips. Sometimes you're better off breaking them and just going back with new. Boom. Let's look at the best way to tackle this. Looking at it right here. Cross member goes around. Goes above here. So we got some bolts going in this way, it looks like that. Hold that. Some lines and some rack. I think that's maybe the rack and pinion that goes across it. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Got some bolts going this way, some that way, all kinds of crap going this way. All right, you know, looking at this, most likely because I have a support here and a support here, when I get to a certain point, I'm probably gonna have to use like a dead arm, something, and put it like right along inside here, just to kind of hold it, keep it from tilting anymore. So I think the easiest way to tackle this, after talking to myself for 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the motor mounts first, and we'll do the support bolts later. And definitely gonna have to put a dead arm here. So I was hoping not have to take down the exhaust, but there's no way around it. The cross member runs right over it. I already got issues. I did pre-soak everything. And I'll show you what I use. This is what I use right here. And it's pretty good stuff. The when you have rust, this stuff eats right through it. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Come on. Whew. So this guy says he'd like to have it back by the weekend. I don't really see that happening because today's Thursday. It's so rusty in different areas that it's going to take a little extra time getting it apart. Not going to happen, mate. Oh man, gaskets look like they're rotted all to hell. I don't know where in the hell that bolt went. Check this out. That control arm is 8 all to hell. So I'm gonna try to get a little more penetrating oil, or whatever you wanna call this crap, on these bolts, because it is nasty. So looking at it, I'm gonna change up my game plan a little bit. I was gonna hit these mounts first, but I think I'm gonna get these arms out of the way. Let that be the next thing I do. That way I got a little more area to get my hands in there to get some of these bolts out. But that's gonna be my next step. All right, we're gonna start off with the back bolt. That's a 19. All right, we got to get Bertha. We're gonna have to get Bertha. You're kidding me. All right, time for a little heat. I didn't hear about one. I mean, I ain't saying it happened.
The kiddo was telling me about it this morning.
Really?
They had an F2.
In Norfolk?
Yeah. I didn't see nothing about it, but that's a little crazy.
Woo! The inner bolt on the lower control arm is a 17. It's a 17. Oh shit, it's hot still.
Back to get back at it.
You bastard. You know, just something small. Well, if I'd have grabbed the 18, we'd have been all right. But my dumbass, 17, 16, I don't know what the hell I grabbed. I was probably a 19. Damn, this socket is split. Mac tools. Just have seen his better days, right? 19 is just a little bit. 19 might work. Boom, shagalaga. 19 is the lucky number. So I'm replacing the sway bar links, so I'm just going to cut these off. There's no sense here. There's no sense in battling the bolts. One control arm. So we're going to tackle this lower mount next, and we're just moving the subframe down. So I'm going to leave the mount connected to the engine and just take it apart right here at the subframe, and then we'll lower it down. This will all stay up, mounted up, if that made any sense. Sure sounded confusing to me. You have 2 bolts here and 2 bolts right here. I'm almost thinking of probably dropping this splash shield right here just so I can get direct, get a better bite right here on these 2 bolts. So I can almost guarantee it's not necessary to take this splash shield out. I'm gonna do it just so I can get a better view of what's going on up here. Again, it's just held on with push clips, so it's not like it's a catastrophe to take out to begin with. They're pretty simple. And there's only like a handful of them that hold it on anyway, So we got us another volleyball tournament this weekend. We have the afternoon wave, actually, they said. So we won't start till like 3 o'clock, and we'll start till like 2 o'clock on Sunday. So there goes your whole afternoon. But it's worth it, but not exchange it for the world. These girls are really awesome to watch play. They're good. They play so well together. Usually if we go to a tournament of, say, 30 plus people, or teams, should I say, we always end up in like the top 5. My daughter, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but the one who lives out of town, her husband's a welder. She's pregnant, and she is due in about a couple of weeks. So I'm gonna be taking some time off to go visit her. I saw one. Little bitches freaking hiding from me. So this is kind of why I took care of the inner splash shield and took it out of the way. You can just see a lot more crap. May not have to do that, but I want to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. It just makes it easier for me in the long run, sometimes taking extra things out of the way. You take an extra 5 or 10 minutes doing something like that, but it saves sometimes 30, 40 minutes worth of repairs. It's hot as crap in here. I was gonna say, I could literally feel like I'm in the Bahamas right now. Come on, let me stick it on like 60. I'm literally sweating. 70 fucking 3 degrees. Keep impacting that. I'm gonna try to heat it on. Okay. Go ahead. Let me get my wrench. That was a bitch, won't it?
Holy cow.
Go ahead. Now this bolt's gonna be hot, so you won't want to touch it. Go ahead. Where'd that bolt fly to? Right there? Just throw it down on the ground too. Just took 2 people. It needed more heat. So that means I need another socket, right? When I get to that point, I'm gonna try to cheat on that rack and pinion, because I don't want to do all that bullshit it's asking me to do. The rack's supposed to come down with it, but I'm hoping to lower it down just enough to where it'll clear. That's my goal anyway.
Smack it.
Something's got it.
Smack it right there while you pull down. Oh yeah, she just rusted the fuck in there.
Here. Here you go. Catch. It ain't gonna come down but so far, I can promise. Where are you putting the bolts at? Right here?
Careful.
That's what I was looking for. Oh shit.
Yeah, so far. Just have to take your head off.
Well, I was gonna say, this is what I want to do. Go get the transmission jack. I'm gonna put a 2x4 on it. Cause see, now I can unbolt the rack from right here without having to do all the bullshit. So this is kind of what we got to set up on. We're gonna put a 2x4 right here, raise it up a little bit, unbolt the rack from up here. This way I don't have to undo any lines. And when we go back with it, we'll do the same thing in reverse, more or less. All right, so let me figure out what size these are here. 15. Of course, it'd be the one in between the one I picked. All right. Well, at least the engine stood. But see, the good thing about it, see these right here? That's kind of holding it to up here because I didn't unbolt them here.
All right.
You follow what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So we should be.
You got half a mount.
Oh, bullshit. Rack bolts I'm putting right here. Did you find something? Amazing how dark it is in here. I think it's this one right here. Everything is freaking rusted on this bitch.
When you go play in the beach or what? Holy cow.
All right, didn't want to have to do it. We're gonna break her out.
Oh, there we go. There's one, hopefully.
I got one on this side. Fucking whore. Go ahead, say it.
Fucking whore.
God, that hurt. I have no idea. Here, can you reach it with that?
No, I ain't got a whole lot of clearance back.
What you trying to say, homie?
Point a toy.
Where's the hell the other one at? Right here?
Up here.
It's right here, ain't it?
That one.
Man, that's bullshit. We're still missing one more on this side.
Yeah, I got this one here.
Where?
Looks like two on this side, actually. Looks like one here, one there. I got this one broke loose.
The rack should be done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I knew I was gonna get to a point. I needed help. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, this is a little in depth.
Get a rust in this bitch. You know what we'll probably do when we go back up with it? Get a half-ass in place, put a dead arm here with a jack here so we can kind of work it.
Okay. Now, we can't go too far, because
Well, release the pressure off that a little bit at a time. See how much it's really got it. Move it out the way, brother. You got it? Gotta get a good angle on my camera here. I got this. All right, let's carry it over here and set it down. Where are we at? 3:30. We can get this in tomorrow in a couple hours, you and I think. What do you think?
oh, I know so.
I just got to get a couple control arms and sway bar links because they were toast. We're good. We're golden, baby. Thank you, brother.
Uh-huh. So what am I here for?
This one was funky. All right, first thing I'll go on is a rack, right? All right, let's do it. It was these here, I do know that. We had 2 long and 3 shorts. I'm not sure, remember which one came from where.
We'll find out.
I know this short one went here. I think the long one went in here.
I got the middle long one right here. And that
Must be a long one on your side. I'm gonna hold this stable while you get all the bolts in here. Here's another bolt right here. Oh, because this one here is what you need me to do. I don't think that long one started. I didn't get it started. This one right here. I wasn't trying to go too yet. That one was a bear coming out. You remember?
Uh-huh.
Now, let me move this out of the way. Take this one out. Getting warm yet?
A little bit.
Feel like that close, didn't you?
I mean, it's right there. But all the other ones started just fine.
How many we got left and won't start?
Those 2 long ones.
Where are the long ones at?
One right here, and One right there?
Yeah. Did this one start over here? You want me to get a little pin, a guide pin?
We can do that.
You got this? Don't. I just didn't want it to shake off.
Nowhere.
Well, is that too long? Probably, yep. All right, here. I'll hold this thing, get them all tight. As soon as I get up in place, I'm gonna let you start bolting shit up, and then I gotta go order the parts, so I won't be 5 minutes doing that. We'll wait till we get this in place, then I'll go. Go ahead. Let me get this one on this side. And then we got this one, right? All right?
Yep.
Where's the little rack and pinion bolt? Right here. There you go. So.
Oh, for the.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You ready?
Do you want to hang this back up first and then?
I guess we can. Plus, I can do put one here. Ready? You're going up till we get it in the hole like you want. Put that bolt right there. That nut right there.
Slid right on like a glove. I'm talking about the motor mount, not the
Oh.
Come up a little bit, Pete.
I can come up as much as you want.
I got it.
By what? It should go.
There you go.
Came out that way.
Man, worry about falling out. Just get past that shield.
All right, hold on.
Just don't go too tight for that.
And you come up like that. Shaft on.
It fell out easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
dude.
came the other way. It'll go.
We won't go no more till you got that shaft.
We want to hold that up there so it don't fall.
You got it?
Almost got it.
I cut them on both of them. I got 2 new control arms and 2 of these. This is how they came send it to me.
That's almost put the bolt on.
Because those marks were a little offset from each other, weren't they?
Let me look. I can tell you.
About like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a little, but I got to get it front alignment anyway.
Okay.
So that little bit's not going to matter. As long as you're close. I need one more. Did I give you that stud right here? The bolt?
Yes.
Is that a bolt in your pocket or you happy to see me?
I'm just happy to be here.
All right. So before we go too yippity yap, let's get these, look right here. Well, yeah, you just get it all hand tight. I'm going to go order the parts. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that are these right here. Look. So that way we can do what you're going to have to do. Here's a light for you. Even better, right?
Oh, mic'd up.
I had a damn short one. I don't know where the hell it went. These are the pain in the ass ones.
I started in by hand.
You get the 2 on this side? One second. I had to think backwards for a second. Dude, I'm trying not to cough. A minute.
It is, but it's only going in so far and then it's binding up real bad.
They were tight as shit coming out. It's like these here. They're going down, but they're tight as a bitch. You may have to use the other impact on them. That's how they came out.
Yeah, with the impact.
Yeah, well, it's just super tight. When I took them out, the first 15 turns, Light Knot got it out. Any of them. They were a pain in the ass, I'm telling you. There's a ground strap that's missing here originally. Check it out. Which tells me he must have, it goes from here to here. I took out some of that Loctite that was in there. You ready?
Oh, I see where that ground strap went.
Yeah. I don't think it was ever there.
Right here to the motor.
No, man, I don't think it was ever on there. Boom, shagalaga. All right, well, I guess while we got it like that, we can just finagle the one up in there real quick. So these are the new control arms going on. They're from Import Direct, not a sponsor of the video. I just use their parts. When I took it off originally, I took off the lower ball joint nut right here and knocked it out. The new one comes with a new insert right here. So what we'll do is pop this nut out, or bolt out, widen it, and it'll fall right out. And then we'll go right up with the new one. What a joke, right? All right, now we need to try to finagle this motherfucker up in here.
You might need that.
Huh?
You might need that. That hand.
Hopefully this bitch goes in. Smooth without a bunch of bullshit. This one here from the back side.
Okay.
And then,
So.
it's upside down.
Yeah.
We just have to loosen it here. We'll get it in a minute. All right. So basically it's a rinse and a repeat for the left side. We'll put the splash shields on. I'll take it for the alignment and this job is done. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Catch you later.